Room is a film that reminds you that trailers are an abomination to movies because the majority of the time they just ruin the story. So if you're able to avoid it or just neuralize it out of your mind so you forget everything about the trailer and just go into it blank, you are in for one of the best films of the year, one of the best experiences of 2015. Now, the film is an adaptation of a novel which is told through the perspective of a 5-year-old child who's been locked away in a room his whole life and he knows nothing else but that room. It comes from the director who did Frank. The screenwriting is done by Emily Donahue, who also wrote the novel, so she Gone Girls it. She comes in to do the screenplay as well, and they do a phenomenal job in this movie because if we cover the good, there is practically no bad in my opinion, but you definitely have to go see this movie. One of the things that the movie does so well is that the story is so compelling. I mean, there's just 4 walls. It's just them in one room, yet you're so engaged in what they're doing. It feels so real, like it's not even a movie, but more so that you're actually invading the space in which they're in. And like I said, the less that you know, the better, because the way that the movie unravels is heart-pounding. And I'm talking like legit heart pounding. I'm the type of person who doesn't usually say that. I'll go to Avengers or any action movie or a drama or something like that and be like, that was sad. Oh, that action was good. But when a movie can literally put you on the edge of your seat, like my whole theater was, and when you're watching something and it's so engaging and you don't know what's going to happen next, and again, the less you know, the better, it is a phenomenal movie that you just need to recommend everybody else to go watch. Does that mean that it's going to be an easy watch and just all hunky-dory? No, but it is definitely one that's worth watching. Brie Larson does a phenomenal job as the mom, and I feel she is one of those actresses who does need more recognition. I mean, she did a phenomenal job in Short Term 12. She does a phenomenal job here, and I hope that she continuously gets more roles. But it is the kid in this movie, who at first I thought he was a girl, but he's not. He's actually a boy played by Jacob Tremblay, and he plays Jack, and he does an even better job, I would say, than Brie Larson. There have been 2 child actors this year who have done a phenomenal job. Abraham Adda from Beast of No Nation, I still think is number 1, but this kid, dang does he come close. He pretty much goes, Brie Larson, you're amazing. I'm gonna leave you there, and my acting is gonna go all the way to another room. I mean, the way that he plays this character of this boy who, again, knows nothing else but the world in this room is incredible, because there is a particular moment, without spoiling anything, because it could just be what he's looking up there, he sees something that he's never seen before. And you swear that they took this child actor and they have never showed him this thing before, because the moment that he sees it, you're like, I actually believe that this is not Jack, but the actual child actor. This is the first time he's seen this object ever. It's a well-written story that doesn't manipulate any of the characters or the scenarios, that a lot of other movies do in order to increase their runtime or be able to extend a scene or just try to make it more heart-pounding, but that's really just what ruins it. No, this movie treats the characters with respect. It gives you an insight in the world. It creates it perfectly. It does what it needs to and covers the aspects that it needs to. It develops it beautifully, and it's one of those movies that, as vague as I need to be about it to not ruin your experience, the moment you finish watching it, you're not just going to talk about it, you're going to discuss it and analyze it, because it's just that well made. So in other words, check this movie out when you can. Again, you will leave sad but also happy inside. It's one of those things that just plays with your emotions. It is beautifully made. Some of the best performances of the year that I've seen, not only from a child actor, but also for actress as well. And a movie that continues to show you why trailers are not the best thing, because if you see the trailer, that's the whole movie. Please, I implore you, do not watch the trailer. Just trust me, go watch the movie, come out, and definitely let me know down below in the comments what you thought about it. Or even if you read the book, definitely let me know your thoughts there, because I know the book does it differently, in where it's from the perspective of a child, and through words, it's a lot easier to manipulate things, whereas in the movie, obviously, we who are watching it go, oh, okay, I know what those things are, even though the child doesn't. But nonetheless, the movie, the way it was written, the way it was directed, the way it was acted, was still able to portray the story excellently. We can discuss anything dealing with this film and any other movies down below in the comment section, and until next time, I'll be seeing you guys later.